Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Healthy Living event sponsored by the Juice Plus community. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Carol Turnbow. I'm a senior sales coordinator with the Juice Plus company. I am also a wife. I'm a mom. I'm a mama. I'm a CrossFit coach. I'm a CrossFit athlete, but my passion is nutrition and teaching people that food really does heal the body. Tonight, you're going to be hearing from myself and some of my teammates. We've all joined on a mission to inspire healthy living around the world. And I'm going to start tonight by introducing our product line. Our product line is simple and will remain simple because it's something that our body needs every single day. Juice Plus has figured out how to put fruits and vegetables in a capsule, and it's just one of the most amazing concepts ever. I'm going to start by showing you our fruit, our vegetable, and our berry blend, color-coded, the red, the green, and the purple. In the fruit, the vegetable, and the berry blend, they are 100% plant-based all the way down to the capsule. They're better than organic, non-GMO, picked at the peak of ripeness with an NSF seal of approval. And what that means, that is what is in the product is on the label. For instance, this is our fruit label. You can't read it. I'm going to read it for you. This is filled with apple, peach, cranberry, orange, mango, lemon peel, cherry, pineapple, prune, date, and beet. So my favorite part of our label is this right here. It carries a nutrition label. I told you earlier that Juice Plus has figured out how to put fruits and vegetables in a capsule. Well, this is whole food encapsulated. Carries a nutrition label. That's exactly why I purchased it to begin with. We also have our full spectrum of plant-based omegas, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. We all know that we can get our omegas from fish. Juice Plus has cut out the middleman. It cut out the fish. It went straight to what the fish eat to get their omegas, which is algae. So we get our omegas from algae oil, pomegranate seed oil, tomato seed oil, and more. Once again, a full vegan product. I love our complete protein powders. I start every morning with a shake and capsules. It's just how I start my day. It's the best way to start your day. We also have a new product called Perform. It's a performance-based protein with a little bit more protein per serving as well. We, last but not least, have this really cool tower garden. It's an aeroponic growing system. I live in Indiana. It's cold here. It's snowing again. It's been snowing forever, but I have fresh herbs. I have fresh vegetables. I have salad. I had a salad tonight for dinner and I just cut it off from my tower and I don't have to worry about picking it up from the grocery store or what's happening at the grocery store or anything like that. I just grow it and snip it off and eat it. It's amazing. I love my tower garden. So tonight we have an amazing lineup of speakers. Cara Silvia is a national marketing director with the Juice Plus company, and she has brought her team, some of her team, not all of them, some of her team with her to share their stories tonight. And they're going to talk about their Juice Plus product stories and their Juice Plus business stories and share with us why they love Juice Plus. So Cara, come on the line and we'll start with you. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I love hearing going over the products. It always makes me excited that I'm part of this business when I even hear about them all the time. And I've been doing this for 9 years now. My name's Cara Silvia and I live in Connecticut with my husband and my 3 boys. And I basically discovered Juice Plus just because my first son had delays. He had speech delays and he had to have occupational therapy. And when I got pregnant for the second time, I just wanted to think, what could I do better? Is there anything that, we blame ourselves sometimes. Could have done something better with that first pregnancy that he wouldn't have had the delays. And I had just learned about Juice Plus and I thought, well, getting more fruits and vegetables is definitely not going to hurt. So I just took it with my second pregnancy. And when that second boy was born, the delivery room nurse was going crazy over his umbilical cord. They couldn't believe how thick it was. So I knew nothing about nutrition, bioavailability, a thick umbilical cord. I now know that it means a very, very healthy baby, a healthy mom. And, I've heard now what Dr. Odom says when he studies moms that take the Juice Plus on how it really protects the DNA. And I was like, wow. Well, I didn't learn about it that day, of course. I got educated on Juice Plus 6 years after that baby was born. So I only took it during the pregnancy. So I was reintroduced by my upline, Lisa Swift, and really got some great education. And she was telling me about thick umbilical cords with the Juice Plus, and looking back on how my second son did everything early. He walked early, talked early, and I was like, wow. And I remember him just craving these healthy foods. He would just eat blackberries by the pint full, and I was like, oh my goodness. So that night, I decided my whole family needed to be on Juice Plus. I had left my corporate job, and my boys were sick a lot. They were always on antibiotics, and Lisa was telling me about this with their immune system. So at the time, I had another son after that. So they were 3, 6, and 9. And I said, my whole family needs this. No, there's no doubt. So I signed up for the business that night because, like I said, I had left my corporate job. It was a bit of an expense. I was thinking to add this, and if I could make some money on the side, that would be great. So long story short, we took it every day, very religious. It's, taking it every day is key. And what we saw is my boys were never getting sick anymore. They never missed a day of school. My pediatrician even asked what was going on because he saw the difference. So for me, it made it super easy to share as a mom. I would always have the sample packs of chewables in my bag at all times and would hand it out to moms and just wanted to know if they'd heard of it. And, I don't know any mom that doesn't want to get more fruits and vegetables in their kids. So that's really how I started my business. And then I knew I was going to have to go back to work, and I didn't want to be away from the kids. I wanted to, be home. My mom was home when we were young. And so I was able to build this business by sharing this with other moms and just other family members, and now worked my way up to NMD, which that was a goal of mine. I really wanted my boys to see that they could, have dreams and have it come true. So every milestone we would celebrate, and it was so exciting for my boys to be proud of me and to see this. So that was part of it too, for them to see what I was achieving along the way. I did get also introduced to the Dr. Sears program, so I got certified as a health coach for that. And it's such a blessing to have these products, to be able to share them and make a living with it too. So that's my little quick story. I also have my family member here on with me, my sister-in-law. So we have our little Juice Plus family business. Her name is Jen Crane. And Jen is a senior sales coordinator, and she also is a certified health coach at the Dr. Sears Institute. And she added Juice Plus to her family's diet about 6 years ago. She homeschools her kids, and she's just looking for extra ways to make money at home and to help others live their best life. So Jen will tell you a little bit about her story and experience.
Thanks, Cara. Hi, everyone. So when Cara says that she wanted to make sure everybody in her family was on it, she's not lying. She definitely did not give up on me, and I'm thankful that she didn't. I'm naturally a skeptical person, and it definitely took me a little while to warm up of the idea of whole foods, fruits and veggies in a capsule. It's such a weird concept for me because I was always health minded and ate good, and it was definitely just something completely out of what I thought I would ever be into. But she never gave up on me, luckily. And, I looked at the science one day, and for me, that's what really got me, because anybody can say, oh, I have these magical capsules and this is what they do. But, the fact that they're studied around the world at leading universities and hospitals, and there's just so many studies from all different ranges. And then obviously I have kids, and then seeing the Children's Health Study, those were all just like, wow, I can't believe that something like this exists. And I wasn't really looking for anything, crazy to add to my, for it to do anything. I just knew that, we probably weren't getting enough fruits and vegetables every day, and really the variety, because we get stuck on, the salads and the broccoli and carrots and whatever, but we're not getting all the, the variety of things. You're not seeing, currants and all the things in our omegas and stuff in a grocery store. And let's be real, like cabbage isn't a fan favorite of many people, and there's lots of things in there. Beets, you love them or you hate them, but it's awesome that we can get them every day because they have so many amazing health benefits. So I wasn't looking for anything major. I just knew that adding fruits and vegetables to my diet and my family's diet made sense. We saw some little things, less, sickness, less severe. I was sleeping better. My husband, I always say, is my biggest kid because my kids eat really well. My husband was not a vegetable lover by any means. He's definitely improved. My husband is Cara's brother. I've noticed, he's my children's health study baby because he's eating better, he's drinking more water, and I'm really thankful for that. And I always wanted to have my own business, but being a stay-at-home mom, and I also homeschool my kids, I don't have a lot of time. I'm doing their lesson plans, and it's craziness. So I love how the Juice Plus business is just so simplified. Anybody can really do it if you want to do it. The business model makes a whole lot of sense. I've pretty business savvy, and I definitely looked it over, and it's one of the best ones out there. The community is amazing. Our resources are amazing. You have people, I'm on this call. I have some of my teammates that are, I consider family now after all these years. So it really is something so special, and I'm really glad that I'm a part of it. I feel so blessed that I have it in my life, and I can't imagine not taking it any day. It's like the first thing I want to do every day is get my Juice Plus in. So that's my story.
Thanks, Jen. I know, that's good. And it is my brother. He would never eat any vegetables growing up. So we are happy to get him Juice Plus to him every day.
Yeah.
So my next teammate is Deb, and Deb is the owner and she's of a chiropractic business in my town. I was really excited to meet her because she's very like-minded and cares about the health and wealth of others. Health and wealth. Well, maybe, yeah, with her business starting. But she understands the power of whole foods, and she has a 3-year-old daughter and a 1-year-old son, and she's been giving the kids the powder. She opens up the capsules, and so I wanted her to tell that story on that. And she's very passionate about prenatal and postnatal health, and she's excited to start sharing Juice Plus with her clients. So we'll hear from you, Deb.
Hi, everyone. So I think I started Juice Plus about 2 years ago. I think I got my first package right before everything shut down with the pandemic. So I thought, okay, this is great. I had a 1.5-year-old. I was pregnant. Let's do this. I was also a skeptic at first, especially being a chiropractor in the nutrition field, health and wellness. You're bombarded by so many people saying my product is the best, and come try it out. So I was very hesitant. It took me a while to finally say, Cara, let me just make my first purchase and let's see how it goes from there. So I'm glad I finally did. And again, it was looking at the research, looking at the company, where the foods came. I am very big into nutrition. I'm the one that always is told to bring the vegetables to any gathering. And I bring the kale salad. So it's just my thing. And bringing my kids up and, eating healthy is important for me, and not just eat it because it's healthy, but also educating them. And this is why it's important, and why you need to have all the different foods, not just the frozen peas or canned peas, things like that, of why we're eating reasonable food. So I thought it was great. With the pandemic, we just sat down every day. I took the yogurt out, and my daughter had so much fun. And I thought, me being odd and a chiropractor, dexterity, let's open up the capsules and pour it in. And she had so much fun. It was a process every day. And we just talked about, the labels are great because it tells you everything that's in there. So it just was an educational moment of just, here's what we're eating, here are the different foods, and telling her, why they're important, not just for, to get healthy muscles, but it's good for your gut. And I go into detail that people think I'm not with my kids, but so I was super excited. And I had my son, who was a great pregnancy. We did whether or not, again, I'm a skeptic for everything, but health wise, in terms of the placenta and the umbilical cord, was different with my son than with my daughter. So that was very interesting, and just the overall health of the process. Again, you're a second time mom, so you think you go a little bit easier, smoother, but the nutrition I think was really great with breastfeeding, everything like that. So every time they remind me all the time, and we do the capsules as well with my son. We'll do the gummies eventually, because again, I'm very big with the sugar, and I think for them to get the taste of the more of the earthy foods, I think is great in that aspect. So they always remind me, let's put in our yogurt, make sure we get the vitamins, our smoothies we make all the time, and they add it to it. And it's been fun to explore the different products with the shakes. I'm having fun. I did the challenge with Cara, and it was just fun to start educating my patients about it. So I started posting more. People are asking questions a little bit more, and just starting the conversation of, how our foods are. We're not getting the nutrition as we've needed. Our supplies, it's not great as we've been noticing in the stores. So what is really the quality of our food? So now I think it's important to shift our healthcare system in how can we better, make ourselves more healthy. And this is a great supplement. I do start focusing more now on prenatal and postpartum. So it's educating these moms and showing them the benefits with their kids, which is really important. What else you just feel so helpless as a parent, and you want to control everything. So this is a great way for you to control how much nutrition they're getting. Especially if they get very picky. As soon as there's something green in their food, they know how to pick it out. So this way I know, okay, they're getting what they need, and knowing my patients are getting something that they can trust, and not just a supplement they always go to from the drugstore or any other vitamin shop. Like, this is tested, and these are the actual foods you're getting. And you can just be honest with yourself to see if you're actually going to eat all these foods. So it's been fun. I'm excited now that people are coming together more. So I'm excited to just have more workshops and just educate people on these products and how it benefits them, whether it's pregnancy, postpartum, gut health, things like that. So it's been, I'm excited to do more. So I'm very excited to be a part of this team.
Thanks, Deb. I know I'm excited for you too. We were talking too about adding the Shred 10 to her practice too, maybe offering that to people. So that's something that we're thinking about doing. And definitely now, like you said, things are opening up and we can do things in your office. Because I think it is like a third of all boxes go out from healthcare professionals. So that's huge to see these healthcare professionals really recommending Juice Plus. Speaks volumes. So thank you so much for sharing, Deb. Next, we have Nicole. I know she was running a little late today. Oh, there you are, Nicole. I see you now. So Nicole is a mom of 3, and she is able to learn and integrate nutritional coaching with the Juice Plus company for 7 years now. Nicole is certified in the field of occupational therapy, certified lymphedema therapist. I hope I'm saying that right. Maybe not. Yoga therapy, stretch therapy, and stick mobility instructor. She does it all. And she believes in the overall healing and balance from the inside out. So we'll hear from Nicole.
Thank you, Cara. Can you hear me? Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. Yes. So I was introduced to Juice Plus by my upline. Lisa Scambolone had invited me. She had a wine and wellness party. So I just heard wine and I said, I'm there. I didn't even read what the nutritional aspect, at the time, I was like, okay, it's a time that I can get together with the girls. So I went and I learned about Juice Plus. That was the first time that I ever heard of anything like that before. And I really wasn't concerned about myself. I thought at the time that I ate healthy, but I really was considering getting my kids on the product because they were little at the time. My youngest was 6 years old. And I got on the product and did the child health study, the free product. And we've been on it ever since. I really wasn't passionate in the beginning. I wasn't consistently taking it. Lisa had to kind of, call me and say, are you taking your Juice Plus? And I wasn't taking it for myself, but I was giving it to my children. And what I didn't notice at the time, but what was happening was my youngest, she had very bad constipation for many months prior to going on Juice Plus. And 6 months being on Juice Plus, she was regular And I didn't even think about it. And then Lisa had said, well, it's the Juice Plus. She's been on it for 6 months, and this has turned around for her. And I said, I didn't even think of the Juice Plus. So after that, things just kind of, started to grow for me. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to start taking it consistently. I didn't think about sharing the product until I started to go to a lot of the seminars and the conference that we had, listening to all the doctors, and then just kind of seeing all the professionals and the healthcare workers. Myself being a healthcare provider, I work with cancer patients, and I knew that if I was becoming so passionate about this product, that I really needed to share it with them and everybody that I knew. So I started to share Juice Plus with my patients and my family and my friends. And it really just became a catalyst for me as far as the business. I never considered myself a businesswoman. I was always in the healthcare facility. So with me, Juice Plus has really put me in a place where I never thought that I would be. And I went to school for yoga. I continue to work as a therapist today, but now I'm opening my own business in a couple of months, doing all the things that Cara had mentioned. So I really, for me, I look and think that Juice Plus has really been the start to really push me to the next level and come out of my comfort zone. So I am not only now passionate about the product as I continue to take it, my family continues to take it every single day. But now the business is, really had made me even more passionate, and just the learning experience of being a businesswoman has really changed me. So that's it. That's my my business and my product story.
Thank you, Nicole. And boy, Nicole has really changed since I met you the first day. I'm telling you, Lisa, we were trying to get you to do things on the computer, get out of your comfort zone. And
yes,
you are such a different person today.
Yes, I couldn't even use the computer. I don't even know how I got through college. I didn't even have a cell phone. I was just like, I'm not a business person. And I said no to Lisa several times. She had asked me to join the business, and I was like, no way. I cannot join the business. I am not a salesperson, nor am I a businesswoman, and I will never ever do that. And with her persistence, but then also too, me having some openness, I just started to go and listen to the doctor speak, and just became more passionate as time came on.
Yeah, so proud of you. You're doing great. Thanks, everyone.
Awesome. Oh my gosh, you guys, thank you for coming out tonight and sharing your stories and letting us know about your Juice Plus product journey and your business journey. We're here every Thursday night sharing stories, talking about how Juice Plus has changed not only our health, but our finances as well. We invite you also to stay for our business training event. It's immediately following this this call right now. I'm going to stop the recording, and then we're going to move right into the business training. So thank you so much. We appreciate you guys coming out tonight.